Joe in real life. It's another crisp Savannah morning. I'm out milling around my cul-de-sac trying to get my body ready to do the work ahead. My upper body day, knees over toes. I'm trying to think of what I want to show you today. I've been thinking about investment and what it means to invest in a thing. And you know, it's the same theme, of my low grade depression, which has been plaguing me for months, if weeks and months at this point. And just a string of bad luck that I've experienced across the board. I mean, some of it's a little bigger than that and fits in a category that extends beyond bad luck. But like when you invest, right? Like you're not just it's like you're making a bargain with the future, you know? It's like prayer. It's like if I do this now, it's not for now. It's for later. You know? I put in this here so that perhaps I can enjoy this then. That's vague. That's vague and strange. And I'm not sure it's coming across the way I want it to. But hopefully you get my meaning, right? Like just in a context of working out, right? We don't work out. There are benefits today, but there's also cost today. And often the cost is way larger than the benefit, at least in the immediate. But you're doing it for later. And anyway, I've been thinking about that with my leg and my foot. How just unbearably unsatisfying this work is. I don't enjoy it at any level. And even though I know it isn't true, I can feel myself wasting away. I'm terrified that I'm losing my strength. Which, probably I am, at least to a degree, but it'll come back quickly. And I keep wondering about my toe, too. Like a few months back when I dropped those weights on my toe and shattered it, and how, was that the first moment? Did it kick off this curse? I kind of feel like it did. Even if it's just only in a symbolic sense, it does sort of feel that way. And then from there, the black toe brought a string of bad luck. You know? Yeah. I think that might be real. I don't know. Feels weird to say. But yeah. Oh, hey, check this out. My girlfriend got this for Christmas from her friend. I don't know what it is. It's an upside down doohickey, right? Do you see? Here, I'm sorry, I'm not. It's one of these things. It's one of these things. You lay it in and it puts you upside down. I don't know what I would do with it, but I am going to do something with it. I know that. And that's going to be fun. What's today's theme? The curse of the black toe. That's today's theme. And yeah, life's been hard recently. No question, you know? And I haven't been handling it well. And that's of no question either. I'm struggling. And any effort to pull out just feels like more struggle, more labor, more work. And I'm not into that. I'm already overworked, you know? But I have hope too. There's a low-grade hopefulness bubbling on another pot, on another burner. And I'm not always able to rally behind it fully, but it doesn't change the fact that it's on the stove with a little heat. I'm going to show you something. I don't know what. We'll get there though. Yeah? Okay. Okay. Stay tuned. Also, I have to squat today, apparently. So I guess I'll get under that bar with the coasters on it again. And just see if that ankle will wake up. Unfreeze. Stay tuned. Okay, it's getting windy again on the cul-de-sac, so I'm going to sneak back in the garage. I apologize for the echo. I thought I'd show you my shoulder rotation, knees over toes, but for the upper body. These are the Y raises for the trap. Thanks, James. I did not know their name. I upped the weight to 5 pounds, so doubled the weight really. But I was consistently getting 25 reps, so I figured why not. And yeah, I think I got 16 or 18. I always forget. I try to stop on an even number. I don't know why. And these felt great. I expected them to be a lot harder, considering it was double the weight, but they really weren't. The thing is, then I switched to the other two movements, which are external rotations and a kind of weird delt raise. Kind of like an incline delt raise. And I was only able to get 12 of each of these, which was pretty rough actually. And it's definitely the Y raise, you know? I've been consistently hitting in the 18 to 22 range for these. And right away, I'm only a few reps in and my shoulder is smoked. Like I can't find any kick. This is a great movement, really good for shoulder health. You know, if you haven't done it before, I'd say that the setup is a little complicated, but actually it isn't. You're going to feel a little French the first time you do it. You're going to feel like you're just doing it wrong, you know? But all you got to do is, you know, square that arm and chest. I'd like my shoulder a little lower, ideally, but my body mechanics don't really set me up well for that. So you want that like humerus angle to be a little more parallel. There's going to be some slant, but that's just my body shape, man. Nothing for it. I could tighten it up a little bit, but it's still going to be at an angle, you know. I got this wildly long torso, and for as tall as I am, relatively short legs. Or I don't know, relatively short femurs at least. Long, look at those tibias, Jesus. Here's the Y movement, and that was 8 pounds, so I switched to a 5. We're going back over here, same angle, you know, and it's the same angle I do my incline presses on too. Normally I blast these out. Normally, like, this is a very easy movement for me. And I think in general, this movement is kind of one of those movements where it's easy until you just can't do another rep, you know? I'm trying to think of something else like it. Well, actually, calves are kind of like that, you know? You just fly through calf raises until you can, and then you just can, you know? And this feels like that. It hits that, like, the rhombus complex in the upper middle back. I've never found another exercise that really targets it. And like, this is a la Ben Patrick, you know? Super good movement, highly recommend it. You do need like an incline of some kind to do it. I mean, you could do it completely laying on your side, I suppose, but I just don't think you're gonna get the same effect. Like that angle contributes something. It's weird. It is very uncomfortable, or it was today. Like this was another one where typically I gas out and then I'm just done, but like I had like 5 struggly reps each side, and normally it just doesn't feel that way. And typically I hit 20 reps. I think I only got 12 a side. So yeah, and that's what I did today, guys. Plus a little squat with the bar, unfilmed. The ankle's really howling today. I'm pretty blue about it. But anyway, this is Joe in real life. I love you guys. Be good to each other out there. I'll see you tomorrow.